is a Super 6 time here of the MCA Men's T20 Interstate Championship 2025. And I have the two captain on my left, the captain of Malacca, Muhammad Naib, and the captain of Pinang, Peter, alongside our esteemed match referee, Mr. Wicket. So it's time for a flip the coin. Tails at a call. Hat it is. Okay, so Muhammad Hanif, just a few words. You won the toss, and what you decide and why?
Uh, this will be our last game. So we try to play as well as we can be. So hopefully we can win this match.
How much total do you would like to put on the board for the Penang?
We try to exceed 150 and hopefully we can defend it.
Well, good luck.
All right, thank you.
Peter, unfortunately, you lost the toss. If you won the toss, what would you do and why?
I would like to bat also. Yeah, just wanted to put runs on board. So, but it's okay. Yeah, we're gonna ball anyway.
So, since you're bowling first, what will be the number that you want to restrict them?
Well, looking at our bowling strength, I want my bowlers to restrict them from 120, 100 runs. So, yeah.
Right, good luck.
Thank you.
Well, the story from the middle is Malacca has won the toss and they have chosen to bat first. We'll catch you shortly from the com box. Do not go away.
Hi, good morning. Warm welcome to MCA Men's T20 Championship Interstate. What a beautiful game we are going to witness today. Pinang is taking on Malacca, and Malacca won the toss, and they elected to bat first. When Kamran asked the opponent, the Malacca captain, what would be the target they're looking for, they said 150. 150 to 60 in STC would be a very challenging total. Let's see how they bat moving forward. And this is an interesting period of the game because there are two groups in this competition, Group A and Group B. Each group has 5 teams, and from five, three of them will be selected in the Group A and also in Group B. So six will be nominated for Stage 6, Group 6 games. And from here, they'll be moving to the third and fourth and final on 12th. So this is an important game, and Malacca has been having a rough time until now. Today, if they want try to win this game, it will be like a courtesy game. They'll end up with a happy face. Let's wait and watch the action. Pinang on the other side, led by Isaac, a very tough team, and he himself is a very good, intelligent captain. He's been proving that time and again. And they have the likes of Hazrat Bilal, who's been very, very consistent in the bowling attacks. And also you have Edmund Jivraj, Vishwaruban as fantastic in the previous game. With that, along with me, I would like to invite to join my combox a very charismatic, enthusiastic, he himself plays for multiple clubs, player, coach, Mr. Kamran to the combox.
Good morning, everyone. You're watching us from the STCO, and we are here right for the super stage group games between Malacca and Penang. And here you go. Let's start. Rightly on the money, straight away invitation for the drive. This early morning, we have a bit of delay for the toss. It's slightly drizzling, but now the sun has shown up. The weather looks 28 Celsius here, nice and humid. Good condition for the T20. Still a bit of moist on the grass, and I'm surprised that Malacca captain Muhammad Hanif has chosen to bat first, and he was quite positive about going first again. This strong bowling lineup, and I'm very thrilled and excited for this encounter between these two teams.
Fantastic bowling, time and again. One of the top bowler of the tournament is bowling at a very brisk pace. That is none other than Hazrat Bilal. Very effective ball in the previous game. He took 4 wickets and very very lethal in the death overs as well. Normally he bowls a couple of overs up front, and then Captain Isaac prefers him to bowl in the death. And I hope Kamran, you've been watching Bilal. What's your say on his bowling?
Well, he's potentially a good bowler. He has to offer a lot of pace on the ball. That's Riley up. Just say hello to the edge of the bat, but all good for Muhammad Arif Rahman. But he's not been really much effective enough as I could see as bowling. But yet, because of his pace on the ball, is slightly destructive for the bowler, for the batter. But of course, Malacca has sent two top quality batters, Muhammad Arifur Rahman and Muhammad Sufyan Shabir, who are very capable to take a good start for the Malacca.
Yes, Kamran, even they played yesterday a very good game. These two batters batted very good for maybe for the first 5 overs, and they're very solid players, and they have all the shots in the book, and they don't worry playing the big shots to the big bowlers. And only challenge Malacca have is after this the two batters gone, and they really struggle. They need to work really hard on their batting skills and bowling skills. They have a long way to go.
Yes, indeed, talking about Hazrat Bilal bowling. He's played 6 games and he's taken only 8 wickets. And the best was 38 for 4. The economy is just 7.27, which is still slightly above. Looking at his bowling and whatnot, and I think it could be even better if he slightly more on the front. Look at him in the first over, new ball. Generally, a new ball, a bowler will like to asking the batter to come forward and play the drive. Especially in this condition, when the wicket is slightly moist, still there is hitting, there is pace in offer, so it can be a very threatened for the batter. but we could see there was a two or three back of the lane delivery. So I think he'd need to be more disciplined with his ball.
Well said, Kamran, and look at that. It's a better bowling, I believe. And the quick run from Arifur, a bit relieved after playing 4 balls. The runs coming off the bat, and all the batters would prefer to take off first run from the bat. And Arifur is taken 1 of 5 balls, and Sufyan is going to face the last ball of Bilal's over.
Sufyan is just a way more caliber batter, more disciplined, more organized. Even the strike rate is just above 100, but he's playing always a healthy. That's edged, running away to the final leg. Always try to take his time and to making sure to have a good look of the ball. With that, we come to first over.
Very solid bowling by Bilal. So the top bowlers, fast bowlers, prefer to keep the first over pretty tight. Sometimes it's a maiden wicket, sometimes a couple of runs. Because even it's not that easy for the opening batters to see the ball. Just to warm up for them. The game starts literally from the second over. Right, Kamran?
Well, definitely in such format like this T20, you see, I mean, by generally a fast bowler, when they know they're bowling first, what they would do in a warming up, they will try to bowl at least 4 to 5 balls from the full run up. So when they given a ball, they should be rightly up on the business. So I think there's a pretty common and fundamental thing that a fast bowler should follow. So there is no excuse, because the fast bowlers or any bowler in this format can offer 4 to 3 or a minimum of 2 overs. So I think for a fast bowler, you need to be very much productive from the first ball.
That's a good point, indeed. That comes from directly from the fast bowler, he himself. And here comes the Rakesh Kumar, another fast bowler. But he's a little different from, not little different, it's quite contrary to the Bilal's bowling. He's much of a swing bowler and prefers to bowl good length deliveries.
He's just he's a more believer on the ball to shaping into the right handed, and this is where he's trying to. This is where he's executing the right areas. Look at him; he's just keeping that ball fuller, asking the batter to come and play him, and I think there's a right intent to do it with the new ball, because you need to utilize the new ball, and that's the right way to do it. So Rakesh is doing a great job at the moment for the team.
I feel like Sufyan and Arifur are a little bit cautious, because after seeing yesterday's game,
Good stop there in the deep. For surely saving a couple of runs for the team. Applause all over.
it happened yesterday in yesterday's game, Kamran. These two batters batted beautifully for the first 5 overs, and the next 15 or 18 overs, the match is done within less than 100 runs. So now I could see that Arifur and Sufyan, maybe they have done some homework behind the scenes, and now they're playing very cautious, not aggressive.
I think these two are way more good on the eyes. They try to assess the condition. They try to see how the ball behave on the surface. In particular now, because the wicket has a moist, so it does allow a bowler a bit skitty, a little bit shaping away. New ball definitely is good to have a bit of time and then to see. And there you go, Riley into the front, and the captain, I believe, has dropped a lollipop catch. Frustration, but all done and dusted.
That was a simple catch. At this level, if you ask me, the sitter easily put down by the captain himself, and he knows that it's a big mistake, because that was Arifur's catch, and you allow him to stay there, he definitely would score big runs there. Such a quality bat, and that was a fantastic shot, but it was played efficiently. It was only mistake he did. Rakesh Kumar, look at that. It's a much better over from Bilal's. Just one run given. All the five balls got on the money all the time. The control has been producing in this over is absolutely amazing. And here comes Bilal to bowl the second over of his spell, third over of the game. Four for no loss. Malacca is still like very cautious. Sufyan is gonna face Bilal this time.
Well, I'm very interested to see how Hazrat Bilal is utilizing the new ball, just like shaping away from. I think he's more believer on pitching the ball. He's more depending on his pace, and it's not a bad intent. I mean by, but I think that's the not the right time for me as a fast bowler. You see, Rakesh utilized first over with the new ball, and he has created that chance, but unfortunately dropped catches there. But I think this is the areas where you, as a fast bowler, get more chances with the new ball. So that's where Bilal is lacking of controlling his ball and length. Easy pick, and that's just gentle push towards the cover region. Chase is there. Easy, comfortable 2 runs.
It's officially played by Sufyan, couple of runs for him, and he understands Bilal's length. Now he understands and plays accordingly. And that was a brave shot, I would say. And Bilal on the other side, he's sticking to his strength and not deviating from that. That is his pace, as Kamran mentioned. But sometimes it pays off, but you also need to make sure the conditions. That is more important than your own pace. If the condition suits for different bowling, just adjust and bowl accordingly. Nicely played by Sufyan here. He's a very good bowling by Bilal. He adjusted the length this time, much fuller than the previous ball. The ball comes back in there rather than leaving out. Very nicely played stand and played straight bat Sufyan. 6 runs on the board after 2.3. Not a healthy run rate, I would say, but the intentions are very clear. They want, Malacca want Sufyan and Arif to stay there for a longer time. As simple as
But I'm very interested to see Bilal bowling a pace ball. At the moment, the pace looks ordinary, but probably he might not warmed up enough for that quicker delivery. Stepping away, he has a really good height, good body. A genuine fast bowler would wish to have it. All he has to do is just keeping that ball to the stumps. The pace does a lot of tricks. By January, when you have a such pace, and it does give a temptation for a bowler, for a batter, sorry, to come and play that ball, because when you keeping that ball in stumps, you give not option to a batter to leave it. You are forcing him to play, and this is where you creating the chance. That I think Bilal has to utilize that channel, stump to stump bowling, and exactly this is what I'm talking about.
it's a better one indeed. And creating opportunities is the number one thing in the bowling, if you ask me. And that's how the top bowlers in the world they get more wickets by bowling pitching up and bowling to the stumps than leaving out. So that is the technique actually. You don't have to worry about how the batter score, but it's always good to check them how they play. These conditions definitely would help any fast bowlers to get a wicket. And or if you look at that, 7 balls, one, Muhammad Sufyan, 5 of 10, not a healthy strike rate. Even the total run rate is 2.47 only. And nice bowling here once again. There is a protection with the third man. Is a single for Arifu this time. And this is very controlled bowling by Biral this time. Just 7 runs given in the first 2 overs. Very good bowler. And he'll come back and bowl in the death as well. I believe Isaac will stop him from now and he'll bring him back in the death. 3 overs done. We can expect Rakesh to come back and bowl the second over.
Very good atmosphere here in a STC Oval match between Malacca. And this time, Arifur goes better against Rakesh. Just punching towards deep long on. There you go. Cross batted. Just slightly fuller. Make no mistake. Oh, that's a bit of appeal, but I think it didn't really carry up to the gloves. Stephen, well experienced umpire, hosting a lot of international and domestic cricket, and he will have full control of this game.
Ball bowled wider of the leg stump. There was checking with the leg umpire. It's all okay. I think it's given wide. Rakesh, bit of spraying in this over. What a lovely shot. That one is massive. Gone over long on for a lovely, lovely stick from Mohammad Arifur. He's opened up his shoulders, waited, and finally launched one pretty straight over long on. That is very much needed for Malacca at this time. They have just passed 19 runs. First ball 4 and the fourth ball 6. Pretty productive for Malacca. And Rakesh, been expensive.
Oh, that's another well picked, running quickly towards the boundary. This time, Arifur seems liking that ball coming into him and he's taking full advantage. A great over so far for the Malacca. All happy faces in the dugout. Arifullah seems settled already. On the other hand, Sufyan is just giving a great company.
Arifur moved to 16 in no time. Just 12 balls. The way he started cautiously. I think the plan is working perfectly for Malacca now. Take your time, set your eyes, and then go ahead with your skills. Go ahead with your instinct.
And this time, even more classy. Right up onto the point. Make no mistakes. This time, Rakesh decided to keep it away, but that's even more better for Arif.
Look like Arifur is in mood and going. He selected his bowler Rakesh Kumar this time, and he doesn't bother about the swing. Ball swings in, swings out, no problem at all. He's very comfortable with the pace he's bowling. So whenever he lands anything under his arc, just smacking it outside. Very simple logic.
Well, also, let me tell you something, because when you have a two different pace bowler, that you finish this over first, 4 over gone, 28 for none. When you have a two different pace of bowler, a fast bowler I'm talking about, when you have a Bilal, someone like Bilal, pacing with a decent pace, and when you have Rakesh, which is slightly slower than him, that's easy for a batter to pick and see the ball. So that's Pinang has to be really much more concerned. Either you try to keep the same pace or almost the same pace bowler, or you keep the spinner. So that could be a really good change. But bringing Rakesh seems like not really working for Pinang.
That's a valid point, Kamran. I agree that one. We can literally see that from Arif's aggression, and he completely dominated Rakesh over, because we could feel the difference between Bilal and Rakesh. Easily the pace of 10 kilometers between these two, and that's a huge one in this level of cricket. And that was a very good strategy. It's really but executed very nicely by Ariful. That is the masterclass. That is the experience. You get it from the experience. Nice one. Good for Malacca. See, this run rate is suddenly up to 7. It was under 3 at once. The first 3 overs. Very good over.
Captain of Penang, Peter. Oh, this time E1 is going miles away. And that's even further. The longest is so far. Arifullah rolling in the middle. He is making a statement here with his bat.
This is a masterclass batting by Ariful. First ball, not allowing Peter to settle down immediately when he bowls that ball, lofted ball. And it creates doubt in the bowler's mind. Can I bowl the lofted ball or a flighted ball again with this batter? That's a win for Ariful as a batter. And he's on song, 15 of 27. What a batting.
So, let me tell you, by these two batters you are seeing from Malacca, Arifur and Sufyan, these two are well comfortable batter here. They're not slugger. They're not just this time you went quick on the back foot. There is protection. Will just allow 1 run. If you are good, proper batter who pick up their ball very well. So you need to be very careful to bring that bowler. And we also have to keep in mind the condition. The wicket is numb. If you try to put the ball a bit quicker, yeah, that will even. Oh, that's even back of the foot. He's so quick on it this time. Sufyan said, "Let me join the party." That's another 6.
And look at the shot here on the back foot and completely out of equation for Peter Isaac here. Nothing is working in this pitch. 2 bad deliveries, 2 of them put for maximum. One from Arifur and the second one from Sufyan was much better than Arifur's one. It went much farther than the ropes on the deep mid wicket. Such a power behind that back foot. And now Sufyan is joining the party.
Well, on this kind of surface, you need to making sure to keep that ball slightly fuller. If you're keeping that ball back of the length, the ball will hold to the surface and allowing a batter to go back and have a good time and push it as much as you can. And that's something that they need to realize from now. If they did not, they will be more hurt.
The match is totally opposite now. It's like a roller coaster. It started completely with the advantage of Pinang. Now it's moving to Malacca and Bandit is suddenly doubled up. It's now close to 9 and these 2 batters which allow them to bat for another 5 overs, they'll cross 100 runs.
Chance of the catch, would it be taken? And it's another drop here. What's going on here? This time Rakesh is the 2 opposite. There was a him where he was bowling and the captain who dropped the catch, and this time the captain bowled and he dropped the catch.
Amral, they say catches win matches. Do you believe in that?
Definitely, I 100% believe, because I've witnessed so many games as who took so good catches and win the games. The most recent one, if we're talking about the international case, Surya Kumar Yadav has taken on the boundary, and that catch has turned up the whole scenario, and that catch has won the game for the Team India. This is something that really matters. No matter how it is, you need to make sure to have a good eyes and hand to catch it. And these 2 better. You give a life, they will destroy you on the day.
Catches win matches, no doubt about that. And Surya Kumar not only won the game for India in that game, he won the cup for India. And that catch brought the cup to India, World Cup. It's a big news. Every single catch matters. You are in the ground, always put your heart, soul, and your hands into the catch. And the 2 catches missed for these 2 batters, it's a crime in T20. And look at the score and look at they've already settled. But there was a great opportunity for you to take the wicket. Now Vishwaruban, change of bowler is in. He's proven material. This is amazing batting from Sufyan. One more time behind the wicket, ball reached the boundary. Malacca treating the bowlers like they're playing in the nets. Easy for them, dealing in boundaries and sixes. And Vishwaruban, easily one of the best bowler from Pinang. And last games he bowled 4 overs, picked up wickets and economical, taken for 4 runs first ball. This is the last over of the power play. Let's very much.
Well, there's two changes in the bowling. Nothing has worked this time. Another catch would it be taken? Bilal Hazrat is walking in and is dropped. This is not the day that they wish for, and this is the day the Malacca will love to carry on with. Another drop catch. 3 catches have been dropped in 5 overs. This is not good cricket here from the Penang.
And Pinang would definitely dearly feel for these missed catches and from these two batters, and it's going to cost them a huge. Trust me. Mr. Marifur, looking at his strike rate, amazing. 19 balls, 29. He's moved very fast, and also the power play score in the latest one is anything 45 to 50 under 6 overs. It's perfect, and if you score those runs without losing wickets, that is a goal. And look at the shot. One more time, goes up, just landed in front of the deep mid wicket, and Vishwaruban is bowling a very good line to the batters. Not short, not too full, and not giving enough time for the batters. Giving opportunity. That's a good one.
That's the correct line and length. Try to keep that ball slightly fuller, not too full. Just asking the batter to come a bit forward, not allowing a batter to open their arms. That's a misfielding. Once again, placement chases on. Would it be cut it off? No. The ball has run, win the game. Arifura is scoring in the middle, scoring 29 runs on just 19 delivery. And look at the strike rate, 152.63. This is crazy batting.
And with that, Black have crossed 50 runs, 53 for no loss. That's a very, very good batting compared to the previous one, even though they played beautifully well in the last game. These two batters, this time it's a much better performance than that, and they've set a tone for the upcoming batters, for the next batters. Very good one from Malacca. A much improved line from Vishwaruban after conceding a couple of boundaries in this over, which is quite contradictory to the one he bowled yesterday. And 6 overs done. The power play is done. 53 for no loss. Malacca is really rising up.
So what next? What's the plan? Do they have a plan B? Well, the plan A doesn't seem like working for the Penang. Would they come up with a plan B? Would they carry on with same bowlers? But it doesn't seem like. Seems like they have brought a new bowler. Baraj is the new bowler, and they are trying to. Now the field in open. They are allowing the batter to take single run. They have sealed all the square of the boundary. They do not mind to take singles, doubles, but they would definitely not like it to get more boundaries. Deep square leg, deep mid wicket, long on, long off, and part of the square of the wicket has been sealed.
The line is pretty interesting from Edmund here. Wide off stump and Yorker length. Not giving anything like go underneath and put the ball outside the stadium, nothing like that. It's Yorker length. Very hard to get the elevation. So let's see how he bowls the rest of the ball.
Well, I'm very surprised to see this deep mid wicket. It's slightly square of the wicket. Generally, when the bowler is trying to bowl fuller length, they try to keep that deep mid wicket fielder straighter. But it doesn't really this is where you asking the batter to come and play on the front foot. So if you kept that ball slightly on the foot, fuller, it would come to the cow corner region where there is no way for the deep mid wicket fielder to stop that ball.
That's really an interesting point Imran made here. And these are the tactical things. And Peter Isaac Hope, he checks that and corrects the mid-wicket fielder, adjusting him to move towards the long on instead of stylish to save those boundaries. And maybe you can get a catch while playing the clock.
Unless or until if he kept the ball at the back of the length, then it's a good placement to be here. As you can see, most of the ball has been pitched fuller, and most of these ball has been gone to the square toe of the wicket. But that's a good over, good comeback by the Pinang.
Edmund Jivaraj, one of the top bowlers from Penang, and after the last 3 overs being 8 for 4s and 6s, 10 runs plus 12 runs and over, this is quite a calm over. Just gave 3 runs, and the score is 56 for no loss after 7 overs.
But in general, when a batter these two is roaring and hitting every ball, there are 2 things that you can do as a bowler or as a captain. Asking the bowlers to keep that ball tight, line and length, not allowing the batter to swing their arm, or you try to keep that ball slightly outside of some pace off. Just asking the batter to come and make that effort. So this is creating a lot of opportunities to get the wicket plus more dot delivery. This time you do not want to get the wicket since they can see the ball very well.
Another important thing I would like to add here, Kamran, is right from the first over until now, all the bowlers being introduced by Pinang or right hand. Most of them are off spinning, right and medium. And you need to create that angle from the right to get wicket. I think that is important.
And that's a very important point. I mean, by you married, because I'm not really sure whether they do have a left arm fast bowler or left arm spinner. If they do, they should bring it up. And also, that's another beauty. And even pretty long. It's going miles away. Arifur is rolling here in the middle. Look at that once again. Oh, right in his slot. Just done the treatment.
This is pure carnage from Arifur. He is easily the best. 25 balls, 40 runs. It looks so easy on the eyes. And whenever he commits to a shot, that is 100%, not 98 or 97, 100%. Such a confident batter. And this is what I was talking about, Kamran. When you keep bowling off spinners again and again and again, the batter spinner, his mind is very comfortable. So you make that leg spinner comes in, left arm spinner comes in, create that opposite angle. That plays a role. Sometimes you are playing against the angle and you get a stoppage. You have an opportunity. Off spinner, right hand batter, most of the time he dominates.
Well, if you do not have also left arm a bowler, as a right arm bowler, you do not want to maintain the same areas that you want to bowling from. You need to create the angle, bringing that point into this. That you need to making sure go way wider of the crease. Get that square line, which targeting those pads or targeting that stumps. Even if you're not really confident with your length, you wanted to go around the stump, keeping that ball away outside of stump, just keeping one extra fielder there, just in case if you get bad on that ball, you could have. But you need to be a little smarter to create opportunity, and this is where you create a lot of doubts in a better mind.
That's what the top off spinners in the world they do. For example, when we talk about off spin, I cannot take this name away from the world cricket. Shakil Mushtaq. So he looks like an off spinner, but it's very hard to get 4 runs against him. Such an angle he creates the dusra, creates an angle, very difficult. He can be effective.
That's a really nice placement. This time they have put square of the wicket fielder, which that ball being captured slightly back of the line. But there's another good over for the Malacca, I would say. 11
And
runs.
11 runs came in this over, and that too from against the Vishwaruban Kumar, one of the top bowlers easily from Penang side. And they're dominating, simply dominating right from the third over. And only one over went calm. That one was from Edmund Jevaraj. The previous over, he bowled just even 3 runs. And hopefully, the captain would love to see him again to contain the runs again back. And they need to find another bowler, which is probably a different unique bowler, to contain the runs.
Definitely, they will love to continue with the Edmund Devraj. He has been economical so far, just giving 3 runs. And just simply for the reason, oh, this time full toss, chance of the catch, would it be taken? And this time he make no mistake. Easy and comfortable catch. And Sufyan departs. Let's have a look.
And I'll tell you, Kamran, Rakesh would have been having his heart in his mouth before catching the ball. If he would have dropped that one, imagine how Isaac will feel and what kind of what kind of comments he would get from his captain. So I could see literally the pressure from his body language. I want to catch that. When I break my hand, no problem. The sound was pretty solid after the catch. Very good one for Pinang. Finally, they catch a ball and got a wicket. And this will break the momentum. Trust me. This is how yesterday Malacca started. The first wicket they lost, and then the wicket fell like a deck of cards. Let's see.
Well, this is Zakir Hussain is walking in. He's another one more dynamic player. If he make himself find home in the middle, he can also turn the table around. And definitely Malacca would love him to spend a bit of time like Arifur. Look at him, how quickly he's gone up to 42 runs and just 27 deliveries. Sufyan was unfortunate. He was the full toss ball. Didn't really get him enough wood on that ball. It could have been another glorious 6.
It's almost a six.
Just gentle push for a single, and that's where Zakir opened his account. It's 7 account. He definitely wanted to stay there for longer. Has another good 11.3 overs to be there, find home in the middle alongside Arifur. Oh, that's a delivery. He's been impressive, don't he?
Of course, he's been exceptional today. And Pinang would be very thankful for him to bowl like the way he bowls. Picked up a wicket, very economical. He's doing dual jobs. Yeah, and there's one thing I really like about Edmund. He understands the field and bowl exactly what is needed at this moment. This one, the previous ball, was bowled outside the off stump, Yorker length. You have no chance when playing the ball exactly the ball.
But definitely, he is bowling his field in Saddam. This is what makes you a good bowler. But nevertheless, slightly briefer for the Pinang. 9 overs gone, 70 runs on the board with 1 wicket gone.
The match is turning towards Pinang now, but I'd like to stress that Arifur is still there. If he is there, I think there is no worry about runs coming for Malacca, and they'll be happy until he bats. And as Kamran mentioned, Zakir is a tough nut to break as well. And if he stays there for the next 5 overs and gives a partnership along with Arifur, and this match is going to be an interesting one for us. And definitely, as captain mentioned, they would cross 150 to 160 in this game.
Well, they have brought Rakesh Kumar back into attack. He's been expensive, giving 21 runs in 2 overs. Generally, he is very effective with the new ball, but this is a difficult time in office for him today. It's just simply Arifur has a great time here in the middle with the bat. Empire even making sure that his first as a fast bowler has been introduced. Exactly. To make sure that we've seen a lot of incidents. In the past, the batter has been hit on the head, and it's just because of the helmet that have been saved. But there are some incidents that have been seen in the past that that has been caused just because of the ball being hit to the head. So we need to make sure to have a preparation step. We want a good cricket.
That's a good point, Kamran. I do agree with that. Once safety comes first, because football is quite hard. It hits you, it's hard. And very well started by Zakir. Proper cricket on the offside cover drive. And Rakesh is brought back by Isaac because the fields are spread. And at least he can give singles with his angles. Make sure not bowl any loose balls.
Rakesh is targeting pads, and there was a call for the 2, but good field at a deep square, allowing 1 run.
Arifur is just short of 6 runs for his half century. It's going to be a vital one, and here they like to send a message to the opponent that we do bat. Oh, I'll be talking. That was very close, and a good thinking by Isaac and also Rakesh Kumar to keep keeper up to, and that negates the batters to come down the wicket and cut the angle.
And of course, this is always a bit of threatening for the batter when the keeper is right behind the stump. It's a good bowling by Rakesh. Good comeback after a very difficult 2 overs for him.
An interesting question to you, Kamran. When the fields are spread, let's say you are in the middle of the bat and batting against Rakesh, where do you prefer to hit it?
That's a glorious shot, and this is something that's been very much in control. But again, safe pair of hands at the deep, saving a couple of runs. Coming back to you, I'm not really going to go against the turn, against the swing. I will just try to have a look and see where I can hit. If there is enough time for me and I can hit in the game, I wouldn't force the ball to hit in somewhere that not really necessary, in particular in this stage of the game, because we are right in control. Unless or until there is a last few overs, you have good wickets in hand, that definitely will try to create an angle and play. That's something that we need to strategy in a different time of the game.
And according to you, you've been into coaching and you've been into cricket for a long time. And what is the technique behind the power hit?
Well, I think I'm gonna come back to you on this one, but right now we have short break. We come back and catch you soon.
Welcome back to MCA Men's T20 Championship Interstate. We have the first 10 overs happened between Pinang and Malacca. Malacca won the toss, elected to bat first, scored 74, losing 1 wicket, completely dominated the first innings. And now Pinang is slowly coming back. And Edmund, to start with, after the drinks, he's been bowling exceptional overs, got the first wicket for Pinang, and giving some hope for Pinang to restrict the score under 120 or 130.
Well, he's been impressive. Look at his bowling. 2.2 overs, just giving 7 runs. He has so much control in his line and length, and that's why he's making them very difficult. The reason being he's been consistent with his line and length. Comparatively, the rest of the bowlers have been changing their line and length just to see how his batter is operating. But he's been very impressive. Looking forward for more his bowling. Probably also captain. Oh, the stick outside edge and it's straight to the hand. Sake has given very easy catch. Wanted to cut it off to the point area. Get stick outside edge straight to the hand.
That was a super bowling from Edmund Jivaraj. And I really like the way he's bowling, because one thing Kamran mentioned is having the control. It's not deviating from his line and length. And he is like asking questions to the batter. Bowling the loopy balls outside the off stump. Can you play it on the offside or the next side? And he's asking the question. Look at the replay here. Righted ball. And it was cut officially. And no pace in it. Easy catch for the back. For the backward point. And Edmund Jivaraj given 1 run, picked up a wicket in 2.3 overs. Look at his figures. 7 runs given, 2 wickets picked up. He's doing amazing job for Pinang. And this is a really dangerous for Malacca, because they have a very solid top but very weak back, like middle orders and the tail enders as well. It's very challenging for them to face Pinang bowlers.
Yeah, definitely. Zaki wanted to cut it off at the point area, get it thick outside edged top of the bat. But nevertheless, Malacca would want to continue with the same momentum, even though they have lost 2 good batters, Safyan and Sake. And yes, Muhammad Arifur is there still in the middle on 46 delivery on 46 runs of 33 deliveries. Good bowling. Well, there is a bit of breather and relaxation to see from the Penang now. Bit of noises can be heard. They were quiet when there was some rocket launched by Arif.
Suvendran Panchalingam is the new batter along with Arifur. Arifur, everyone knows that Arifur's wicket is very crucial here. He's been playing in a different planet. 46 of 33. Suvendran is batting against the top bowler of Pinang, Edmund Jivaraj, bowling some masterclass bowling here. Finished his 3-over spell, 7 runs given, 2 wickets picked up. He's changing the tables for Pinang and also Malacca. Exceptional. 1 over left in his over. 11 overs done, 75 for 2 Malacca, and they highly depend on Arifur and Arifur.
Well, the current run rate is 6.8. When there was Arifur and Sufyan was there in the middle. It's almost 10 runs per over. So I think the Edmund is the extreme bowler here in the Penang bowling lineup. He's turned the table around, just giving 7 runs in his 3 overs and taking 2 wickets. He's been impressive. This time, captain of Pinang, Peter, has decided to come to from another hand. Arifur is just 4 runs away from his half century.
Nice line by Peter this time. First over was super expensive because that was under power play and Arifur blasted him left, right and center. Now fields are spread It is a perfect time for Peter Isaac to attack the new batters, and I hope he'll get the wickets.
Peter is looking. He generally looked for the turn, and he tried to utilize that angle where he liked to pitch that ball slightly outside of some, bring that ball to the right-handed. But at the moment, we can't really see much turn on the ball. Probably the wet surface, yet the sun is not fully out. Nice breezy weather here in the STC over. Super good weather here. It's another dot delivery. Pressure is building up. More dot, more pressure.
And Arifur is like urging Devendran to take a single in Isaac's over, and he wants to take charge of that particular over. Devendran is really struggling. 4 balls, no runs, and it helps Peter to bring a slip.
Weak feet in the mid wicket, young guns, and that's where you place them to save the runs.
What a good comeback from Peter here. He's definitely bowling at the opposite way of the first over he bowled. A very solid length he is picking up in this over and containing the batter. He is feasting on the new batter. That's for sure. He is keeping Arifur at the bay, and he is keeping the new batter and attacking him. Wonderful strategy.
I think Kevin has tried to take his time a bit to understand more better. The other day he was batted very well. He came to open against the Grant, and he was there for a bit of time, but nevertheless he has here to do the job for a team. However, gone 76 after losing their 2 wickets.
At one stage, Malacca looked like they can go past 150 or 160. Now suddenly there is a break and there is a calm after the storm. But now Arifur already understands the scenario. Now he will be going after the bowlers, no doubt about that. But this is going to be an interesting over because Edmund Jivaraj has the last over of his spell, and if he picks Arifur's wicket, the match will turn 180-degree opposite. Excellent one. Pitching on the right length, the ball turned sharply. It's not allowing the batter to cut the ball, and Arifur just played a different pitch.
Out of the catch, and it's that's easy taken. Make no mistakes. Another wicket for this young man. Edwin is roaring here with the ball and is quite comfortable. Easy catch. Let's have a look. Arifur didn't really get close to the ball this time. He decided to go square. It's a bit of release for the Pinang as the Dangerous men depart after scoring 47 runs of 37 deliveries. Only one man standing here for Malacca.
And what a performance by Edmund Jivaraj. He not only picked a wicket, he picked the toughest batter and the most run scoring batter of Malacca's squad. And Arifur, that was an important wicket because that will restrict the score under 100 or 110. Easily 30 to 40 runs he contained by picking up this wicket. Edmund Jivaraj has done an exceptional job for Pinang today. 3 wickets picked up, 7 runs given, and picked up Arifur's wicket. And all the 3 wickets, I would say, from Malacca have been picked by Edmund Jivaraj. He is completely changing the scenario of the game. Masterclass bowling. With that, Arifur also missed his half century. Very close, very well played. He must give credit to his batting. 4 balls left. A nice bowling. Keeping it very super tight. Edmund Jivaraj, an off spinner, But we were discussing about that earlier in the commentary that we need a left arm spinner, but when an off spinner bowls like Edmund, we don't need any left arm spinners. A good shot played between covers and extra covers. 1 run taken. That doesn't bother. That doesn't matter. For Penang at this stage, they put a halt on the runs. It's not moving past 77, staying there in 70s for a long time. Played between the gaps, a single taken. Just 2 runs came in these first 5 balls he bowled. A wicket he picked up, the last ball of his spell. Just 9 runs given, 3 wickets picked up, 1 ball left in his 4 over spell. This is outstanding.
Oh, that's also too close to the bat, and Derek is one of the veteran player of Selangor, in representing in the past Selangor State, and coming back to this center after very long time. Still there, enjoying the game, but this time definitely Malacca would wish him to stay there and provide some stability. 13 over gone, 78 for 3. Seems like the captain of Pinang, Peter, will come and bowl his third over. It's very good weather, by here in the HTC over for this Super 6 game between Malacca and Pinang. Gentle
Right.
pushed.
The weather looks awesome, as you said, because it's good for the cricketers. Sometimes it's too hot, not easy for them, and they prefer this kind of weather. And hope the rain god don't disturb this competition. And this is for the viewers watching. This is the MCA Men's T20 Championship. We are in the Super 6 stage, whereas the 6 teams will be competing with each other for the third and fourth and the final spot. Hara has been dominating this tournament. While we're talking, Peter for the white ball, and he's an off spinner, turns a lot. It happens. And Hara, Kuala Lumpur, Selangor are topping the tables, dominating the tournament. Good bowling by Peter here. He's containing the runs, except the first over. He's been bowling beautifully today. This is the 14th over. They have another 6 overs left. First inning. Ball goes up. Oh, what a lovely catch at the deep. It's a flat one. Fantastically taken. Peter got his man, Derek Michael, an important wicket in Malacca's side. Malacca have lost 4 important wickets. It's very tight situation for them to come back from here.
Well, that was let's have a look once again how this catch has been taken. Slightly off the thumb, drag it from the off the leg straight. There wasn't much effort needed. Comfortable taken. Happy faces all around for Pinang.
Peter is back. The captain is back. Is waiting ambush for the time. And this is the perfect time for him. What a sensible and smart cricketer. He's been proving to be a smartest cricketer around. Whatever the team you're giving to him, he comes up with different strategies. He recently came back from a T10 tournament, won that championship for Max Cricket Club. He's been very consistent in his bowling, especially when you are vulnerable in hitting, especially the T10 and T20s, and you are an off spinner. You need to be on the money all the time. So very good bowling. Jeevan is a new batter. just checking the Peter Isaac's over. Even in Surendra up against asking for outs. Umpire said not out. It's going towards the leg stump. Might be missing leg. And what an over here. 1 run given and 1 wide. A wicket picked up 17 runs in 3 overs. Wicket picked up a wicket. 80 for 4 Malacca after 14 overs. They have 6 overs left. That is 36 balls. If they score anything 30 runs to 35 runs from here, it would be a decent total for them. Having said that, Bilal is back. Bilal Hazrat is going to bowl his third over and also the 15th over of the game. This tournament is completely dominated by Para, whereas they haven't lost any single game in this competition. Won 4 out of 4 games in the group stage games, scored 8 points, and in the Super 6 games they have won a couple of games and they're unbeaten, and also they're winning in big margins and they chasing the targets in less than 7 or 8 overs. Such a massive.
Well, there is a extremely downfall from the Malacca batting lineup. They have started slow, but Arifur and Sufyan was there to access the condition, and they did well. There was a time where in between from 3 overs, 3rd over till the 8th over, they were riding up against the Pinang, and the chart says a lot more about the batting. How those two batter, Arifur and Sufyan, was there, putting so much pressure. There was a few drop catches, yes, a bit of hustle for the bowler as well, but nevertheless, the young man has come and deliver the bowling they needed, the over that they needed, and has been very much consistent. From there, we could see a bit of stability, and he turned the table all around, even though they are so much dependable, and that's straight away given, hitting the pads. And this is something that I was talking about in the earlier, that Azhar Bilal should target the pad and stump, the pace that he offers. Look at that delivery. Straight away, closing up that, hitting that pad right in front.
That is a pure basic mistake, Kamran, and ball is coming closer to you and you are playing that ball in the back foot because the threat was already created by Bilal and the batter is not used to this kind of bowlings. That's costed him the wicket. Fuller ball, playing on the back foot, missed the line. Easy decision for umpire if that is out. And Malacca have lost their 5th wicket while we're talking, and they're in deep trouble. It's very hard for them to bounce back from it.
Well, I mean, I'm very surprised to see looking at the Pinang team lineup and seen Rakesh Kumar as a foreigner and Bilal Hazrat, Isa Peter, and one more, which is a keeper, the wicket keeper, the batter, has been brought in. Very surprising to see they have given a rest to Junaid. Even we see that's another close. This time he managed to put some bat on it. Even we've seen these wickets has been built mad for the batting. Let's comparatively follow the status that I could see here. Is Junaid is providing more stability in terms of looking at his wicket. He has playing only 2 or 3 games for them, and he's been very much impressive. Also, he's providing much more promise with the bat as well. So I'm very surprised to they're given a rest in 3 games, and I'll ask Bilal to play, but that's not the question. That's my concern of trying to understand the view of their understanding how I'm playing. But nevertheless, he is doing here the job for the team. Bilal.
That's a good point, Comrade. And probably I think the strategy, probably they bring Bilal more suitable for these kind of game scenarios. And also probably not sure if Junaid is injured or not. We didn't get any news on that. And we need to also check those things. And with that said, Bilal has been absolutely fantastic in today's game. Look at the figures he's been producing. 8 runs given is the third over.
Oh,
and picking up wickets.
yeah, well, he's been very impressive with his pace. Looking at talking, there is no doubt about his pace, and definitely, as you always see on international platform, when you have a pace, definitely one, but pace will not make you a complete bowler. What will make you a complete bowler is discipline in line and length, and we have seen him in the first with the new ball. And not I'm only talking about this game. I've seen him in the past few games as well. He's been not really consistent with the new ball. Not been impressive, I would say. That would be more setting a perfect thing. The area that he's bowling right now is more better with the new ball. So it seems like he's more better with the old ball rather than the new ball. So nevertheless, he's doing the job for the team. 15 over gone, 82 for 5.
That's a valid point, Kamran, because whatever points you're making, that sounds logical for me. Because Malacca, they have only the top orders in 1 to 3 batters who can play proper cricket, and the rest of them are amateurs, and they're just building up the team, the newcomers. They're not too strong in the basics. There's a lot of hard work needs to be done for Malacca team. So for this kind of batters, I think Bilal's over is okay. Even if he bowls different lines and the bowling which he needs to bowl in the first over, he's bowling in the middle over, still okay for him because the opponent batters are not that strong. When they don't have the match awareness. So that's why his figures looking more good today because of the opponents as well. So with that said, Peter is going to bowl his last over. Look at the comeback here from Peter. He gave 15 runs in the first over, then came back and bowled 2 overs. Now he's totally contained.
He has talking about Bilal, he has played 3 matches and he's been taking not really the top of the table for the ranking of his own team comparatively the rest of his friend. He's been impressive, yes, why not? But we'll see how he's ending up on the full bowling lineup. So when it's comparatively the rest of the other bowlers.
And one thing very interesting about Bilal, he's also a very good bat. He's a very tall guy with a long lever and clear the boundaries at will. Excellent bat. When he comes back, he is creating an impact every time he comes in. Peter, look at that silent killer and Captain Cool. 18 runs, 1 wicket. He's going to complete his spell.
Yeah, I've seen him. He's bowling against Slangor also. He's bowled 2 overs and he has given 22 runs. Even though he has got 7 dots, but he's still giving 22 runs. That's not really matching his caliber.
Some of the games, Kamran, I've seen his games were good games. In some of the games, most of them went back behind the wicket because of the pace. Maybe sometimes the ball goes wide of 5 runs. He's got such a pace that even the leading edge goes past the boundary within a flash. Maybe I would say 30% of his balls go behind the wicket.
And he's been a bit impressive also against Johor. He is bowling 4 overs, giving 38 runs, but yes, he has taken 4 wickets. That's impressive. Definitely when a team is trusting you and you need to be provided as a caliber that you have it. But nevertheless, respect for the Pinang.
And with that said, Peter completed 4 overs, 19 runs given, 1 wicket picked up. Malacca is 84 for 5 in 16 overs. At one stage, they look like they can cross 150, but after the departure of Arifur and Sufyan, the match turns upside down and wicket falls like pickup cards. Now they are struggling to go past 100 or 110 now.
Hazrat Bilal will bowl his last and final over of his spells. He's been good. And this contest against Malacca, 9 runs given, 1 wicket in 3 overs. Oh, that's a glorious delivery. A nice ball being pitched right there. And this is the area that I would love to see him bowling.
In the previous game also, Imran, he was not getting wickets in the first three overs, but in the last he came and picked up 3 wickets in the same over. It's very lethal in the death overs, especially the rear part of the game is very good.
This is what I was trying to make a point. I mean by that he is not really effective enough with the new ball, but yes, he is doing justice with the old ball. Shot, nicely driven. Even just taking 1 wicket, but that was so good on the ice.
Mohammad Afiq Mukri and Jeevan both are playing defensive cricket here, not going after the bowler. Jeevan is on in this game like he scored 2 runs of 10 balls, and Mohammad Afiq 3 of 5. It's haven't settled down yet. All the wickets gone were the big games. Now it's under their responsibility to bring the score at least 100 plus.
It seems like they are not trying to go to do anything against Bilal, because even though there is just last few over remaining. Oh, that's cleaning up, targeting those stumps, and he has been more effective and better off for the team. Another wicket under his belt. Malacca is losing. That's 150 Bilal. And I think this is the target of he want to bowl with 150 miles per hour. He's sharp. Malacca is on the bleed, losing their 5th wicket. There is no clue whatsoever for the batter.
It was a pure dead bowling skill from Bilal. The Yorker has been spot on. He was setting up the batter already, bowling those balls, length balls, drivable balls, and 1 perfect Yorker, and rattled the stumps and putting Malacca on the back foot yet again. 6 wickets gone. $85 runs on the board. This is the last over for Bilal. Look at the economy by just 10 runs given and 2 wickets picked up. It's quite dangerous. Some more wickets as well. New batter comes in, it's Mohammad Danish. It's a high task for him, asking a big question. Yes, Bilal, you coming in. Big task for you.
Are we going to see another wicket?
No clue of batting that ball. His foot is nowhere near the line, and the bat not even raised. No backlift. Fast bowler, he was just leaving the ball to go past him. Doesn't want to bat in this over. 4th ball, just 3 balls left in Bilal's over. Considered to be one of a very good spell in this competition. 2 wickets, 10 runs. Every captain loves it.
Oh, that looks plumb for me. Empire is unmoved, believing that ball could have just gone down the leg. And there's a better eyes and better view of the Empire. Just here, assessing from the screen. brilliant bowling so far from Bilal Hazrat.
Uh,
Seems like he's warmed up just now.
umpires are on a radar when he bowls those kind of deliveries. It was almost like an out, but the bowler slightly deviating from the leg stump. So he has to take little time to process his mind. The ball goes this side and not out.
Ali Fuller's straighter just managed to come back on the front of the ball. With that he comes to end of over number 17. My bad. 85 for 6. Azhar Bilal is after impressive bowling spell, just giving 10 runs and taking 2 wickets. Pinang is really up in the driving seat. Amin Bhai.
Amazing. It's a very good comeback, I would say, and a pure class from Jeevan, who bowled excellent over. Edmund Jivraj Savari, he bowled an excellent over for his 4-over spell, and after that, Bilal maintained his economy and picked up a couple of wickets, proving to be lethal yet again in the death overs. Pinang is completely dominated the second part of it. After 10 overs, they demolished Malacca. 6 wickets gone, 85 runs scored, and they have just 3 overs left in this game. They can hardly score 15 runs.
Chance of the run out. That's a good comeback to home. Sally fumble. Could have been a curtain for the Malacca once again. You're watching here the MCA Men's T20 Interstate Championship 2025 from the STC over. Super 6 game here between Malacca and Pinang early this morning. Malacca has won the toss and they have chosen to bat first. There was a great start given by Sufyan and the dashing Arifur, who has been hitting some very glorious 6. Captain, that's unfortunate for Muhammad Dinesh. Look at that, leading some thick inside edge. Wanted reg towards the leg, mid-wicket region. Bit of disappointment, but that's another bleed has been dropped. Very good comeback by Pinang.
This is a total disaster for Malacca, and we discussed about this Arifur and Sufyan gone, and rest of the batters are really struggling. No one scores a double digit after those 2 top orders, which kept the score under 90. This is complete dominance by Penang in the second half. And also you're watching Men's T20 Championship Interstate. This is a Super 6 stage games. There are 3 teams from each group, Group A and Group B. They play each other, and every single day we have 3 games happening, 2 at Biomass Oval and 1 at STC. Today is the last day for Super 6 games. After these games, the top 4 teams will be selected and they'll be playing the game on the 12th of August at Biomass Oval. 10 a.m. in the first game and 2 p.m. in the second game. 3rd and 4th spot and the final game. And with that said, Para, Selangor, Kuala Lumpur and Johor are topping the chart.
It's a wild swing. Seemed like that some thick inside edge. Quick run between the wicket. 2 runs. Put in 10. Shown by the batter. Why not just 15th over? Vishwaran Ruben is bowling his 3rd over, giving 23 runs and yet to pick the wicket. Oh, that's what a go down the wicket, but good assessing by the bowler, just making quick. Keep it away, and with that, 18 overs gone.
And while we're talking, we have a match result here. The first game, it's a very short game, happened at 5 hours over. That is the Super 6 stage as well. Match between Johor and Para, and Para won by 5 wickets. Johor batted first and 47 all out. Para chased that in 7.3 overs. Easy win for them. And for Para,
Wow, that's they destroy them. Johor is not a very decent team with a good names, and I'm very surprised to know that they have been gone all 47 runs. An exceptional bowling from
and
Para.
all credit goes to Lahiru Darshana Samarakun from Para. He's a foreign player who participated in Sri Lankan international cricket as well, and also the top domestic competitions. He's been very consistent in this competition. He took 6 wickets, bowling 4 overs, and just give 10 runs. And
Exceptional bowling.
that's costed them the game. Actually, he stole the game away from Johor. And in return, Muhammad Asif Aiman scored a blistering 23 in 15 balls, and Muhammad Haikal scored 10. Muhammad Aiman Zakwan scored 11. Matches done. Because the score was just 47, they won in just 7.3. Very dominant performance by Para. They are unbeaten in this whole competition. Super 6 stage, they completed all 3 games, and in group stage, they won all 4, and almost like 7 wins consecutively.
Oh, that has been nicely hit, running quickly, and this time win the race. The Peter was slightly slower. A welcome boundary. He should have sent him up early. He's batting so well. Intention is quite clear and good. A young lead, a good respect for the team. Well, I mean by this is a great platform, has been said by the Malaysian Cricket Association, who is that's quick run and chance of the run out, but no. Said by the Malaysian Cricket Association, who and this time even bigger, as 10 state has been a part of this amazing tournament. But I would love to see for the next year all the teams, all the states is taking a little bit more serious. As I've seen, some of the state has brought very, I'm like to make it into something that would be very much understanding, well, very ordinary team, I would say, comparatively the rest of the team. And you can easily say from the beginning of the tournament that who's going to go up to the top rank. So I think MTA and all the states should work together in the future to organize this kind of tournament, making sure that every team should come with certain criteria players, because Premier League is something, is one of the top, should be a good running between these two, should be the top ranked tournament. Something like, look at that, our neighbor Nepal. They have made their Nepal Premier League worldwide, and it's been way good exposure, good development for the Nepal cricket. I think we as a Malaysian should put a part in making sure to make it better and bigger, because this is something that you need to have very much challenges, as most of the team does not provide much challenge. Look at these 2 teams, as they have only few, not to underestimate the player, but they only have a few good players, as we could see in the batting lineup, the first top 3, and the rest of the team was pretty ordinary performance. So this is something that I'm very concerned, and hopefully Malaysia Cricket Association and all the association who's listening to make it better for the next season.
That's a very valid point, Kamran. What a brave comment you made. And definitely watching this game, people who are watching the respective officials will definitely take decisions on building the strongest team. And it's always for productivity. One you said is for bringing the cricket up to the next level.
Correct.
That's really important. The intention is right. I really appreciate
I
that.
mean, if you want to have a good cricket and that's a chance of the run out, and that's easy peasy. Empire Shivam has no hesitation to say out. Another bleed has been fall, easy wicket. So that's very. If you wanted to have a good cricket and develop cricket and something that you really hype up your own league is where a lot of local people get it, get attention. And they will try to enroll their kids and whatnot. When the standard goes up, there's more attraction will comes in. Look at Nepal. Let's take an example of Nepal. Don't go far. What are the few things they have made to make it such a bigger and better? Why can't we make it? If not the same, let's start a little bit better. So what I'm trying to talk about is quality. We're missing that level of quality which is more required here. This Premier League needs to be more hype up, more quality, more seed, more good bowlers, more good batters. Yes, I understand from the different perspective of states that they wanted to give a chance to the youngsters and whatnot. Why don't they have a junior league where they can give a chance to those juniors? Since if you go to different countries, that's a good feat of use, hitting rightly up, and that's another boundary. Why don't you have a junior league and give a chance those juniors in those leagues have chances? Something not in this particular tournament. This has to be more hype up. It has to be more better. It has to be more productive in terms of challenge.
Fantastic, Amar. I think people who are watching this, the right officials have heard this one, and it's 100% agree to your point. I support your point, and to bring Malaysia up in the cricket ranking and the quality of cricket, we all stand together for the betterment of cricket. As simple as that.
Exactly.
Anything for that. We'd love to do that.
Exactly, and that's where we are one family, cricketing family, and we are just like brothers in belong to one family. So a brother to a brother will always thinking a positive and a good intent. And my point is making this point is just purely for the development of cricket in Malaysia, providing a good stability platform where MC is doing tremendously well, who's organizing such a platform. But nevertheless, my conversation comes to the end, and so the Malacca has also first inning comes to the end, just been able to put 107 runs on losing the 8 wicket in 20 overs. And let's have a look at the summary. Malacca has started well. The two opener was Slaveling Arifur at the top of the card, 47 runs and 37 delivery, followed by Sufyan, 23 of 22, where Ayman Akil is just another standing on third, 14 of 11. Like a bowling figure, the man Arvin, he steal the show. For the bowling is outstanding. We're gonna come back after the innings break. We'll see how Pinang goes against Malacca, chasing 108 in 20 overs. Till then, take a good care of yourself. Take you all soon.
Welcome back to MCA Men's T20 Championship Interstate. Malacca is taking on Pinang. Malacca won the toss, elected to bat first, put 107 for 8, which was once thought that they would cross 150 plus with the likes of Arifur and Sufyan. And what a comeback from Pinang. They stole the show. Malacca started slow, but Arifur batting masterclass took the stage to 57, 60 runs in the first 6 overs. The highlight of that first six is 3 catches being dropped, including the captain Peter Isaac and Rakesh, and they scored 50 plus runs easily. And there comes Edmund, who bowled economical over, picked up first wicket and also picked up second wicket, picked up the most crucial Arifur's wicket. He finished 4 overs, 9 runs and 3 wickets. Excellent change of game scenario from there. And then came Bilal, who bowled an economical over and all in all very good eighth over as well. He completed his 4 overs, fell with less than 12 runs and over, picked up a couple of wickets as well. And Peter Isaac was expensive in the first over, but he came back and bowled 3 very good overs for restricted Malacca under 110. Now they are up for a chase. It's going to be an interesting chase for us because Penang is very strong in the batting lineup. They have the likes of the captain Peter Isaac himself. He's a very aggressive player. Derek to start the proceedings with first ball. No waitings here. Walking down, hitting it to the square leg. 1 run. Started very positively. On the other side, Derek is an experienced candidate. What was expensive in the previous outings against Para, that was the carnage from Amir Khan, who walked down the wicket and parted Derek over his head for a couple of sixes, fours. Now he would love to come back and bowl some good spells here. Experienced candidate. Look at the bowling. This is amazing. I just love this from Derek. Look at the shape he's carrying. The ball pitches and leaving the batter outside the off stump. It's a dream ball for any fast bowlers. Mushtaq Ahmed and Peter Isaac, two top names from Pinang. Both are aggressive looking batters. They take opportunities, see the ball, hit the ball, never shy of going for the shots. Very interesting over from Derek here. He's our Mushtaq just walking down the wicket and pitched outside the off stump, a short of a delivery, completely beaten up at back-to-back dot balls. It's a good show by him, dominating, proving to be very experienced here. A good mix of line here outside the off stump and coming back to the stumps. 3 dot balls. On the other side, Pinang has no hurry here. They have enough overs to chase that 107. They are the favorites in between these two easily. Look at that, the leading edge, the first ball goes, first boundary goes, and it's from Mushtaq's plate. As they say, flash it. When you flash it hard. That's what Mushtaq did. He opened his account with a boundary. Still, that was a good bowling, I would say, from Derek. It didn't allow the batter to meet the ball. A leading edge, that's a victory for you, even though it's a 4. It's a moral victory for the bowler. So very well played on the offside. Good fielding at the end. Mushtaq, 5 balls, 5 runs, run a ball. Six runs came in his first over. Zakir to start the proceedings for Malacca. The second over, bringing in Zakir. So look at the shot. Easy catch at the backward point. Wicket goes off. Mushtaq is out. What a delivery from Zakir. That's what needed from a bowling unit. When you score 100 plus, you need that early wicket, and that's a big fish indeed, Mushtaq. The angle was absolutely fantastic. Also, the option, the ball was going in. Look at that. It was an arm ball. When you cut, you need to cut it on the ground. You played offish. You're gone. Beautiful start for Zakir, a very experienced bowler. Penang lost his first wicket for 6 runs. Clifford Albans, who opened the innings for Pinang in the previous game, is going down for 1 down batter. Peter and Clifford up against Zakir. It was a very good bowling from Zakir. It's a controlled one on the offside. With that, let me have the privilege to welcome Kamran back to the form box. Hi Kamran, first wicket gone. What's your say on this?
Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you, Amin Bhai. Yes, it's a good start for Malacca and it's a good start for Zakir. He has the capability to taking wickets when it comes to the drift of the ball. Condition is quite much in the favor of the bowling, as we see in the first innings. But nevertheless, oh, that swept it so well. He has picked it so easy. That's Riley on top of the leg, and he has picked it so easy and comfortably. This time on the leg, and we'll see what the umpire says. Yeah, it says it's white ball. Slightly changing the field. Long on come up. Oh, it's a misfeeling there. But still, save couple of runs. Time down the looking for 2 with day, and now just a single. Peter gave us some room and wanted to hit that probably. That here is going proper. Empire that shot. This time easy pick. And that's a glorious 6. Clifford is making a statement here. This time on the back foot. Easy pick. Two was gone, 21 for 1. Tarek will continue his second over. This time on the feet, just placing deep square of the wicket for a single. Oh, Lefford looks very good on the eyes here. Picked up so well these two bounds in the previous over. We'll see how he goes against Tarek. Good pace, good bounce. Drizzle here before is the nature calling is always slightly outside of stump. This time down the wicket, hitting straight, but definitely there's a bit of moist still here in the STC Oval. The ball does not much travel. The ground is still wet because of early morning rainfall. It wasn't much, but still does affect a bit of outfield. Oh, nice. They put away a quick run. Would it be? Quick run to change that. T2 wasn't happy from the bat. Seems in really working well for him. Oh, that's been given wide. Umpire Sivam. Check by the bowler Tarek. That's another. Oh, that's been given no ball. That's a free. It's been called. Oh, that's outside of stump. Just managed to get one run. Didn't really get close to the line of the ball. With that we come to end of over number 3, 38 for 1. 28 for 1, sorry. Groundsmen are ready. Just in case if there's a rainfall. They're waiting for the signal. Umpire if they say. Bring out the cover. To run quick. Making sure to cover that wicket. Change in the bowling. Steven has been introduced. Easy pick for the Peter, and this time he managed to get that boundary. Let's have a look. That was a freebie. Just hitting the line of the ball. Very easy pick for the Peter. Pinang is rightly up in a driving seat at the moment, scoring 32 of losing their one wicket in 3.1. The required run rate is just under 5. This time down the leg, and umpire says it's wide. Early this morning, Malacca has won the toss and they have chosen to bat first. The captain of Malacca, Muhammad Ali, was mentioned that he would love to put 150 plus. So they were looking so good at the start of their innings, where Arif and Sufyan was there in the middle, scoring in a decent pace, where Pinang was slightly down for. It was a break of the momentum. Oh, this time pick up the ball, but would it be enough for that quick front chance of the runner? Will it be? Oh, that if that throw was sent straight to the stump, it could have been a cotton for Peter. Even is showing his appearance with that space of bowling. 4 wide, dot, 2 and dot. That's straight, but there is a protection. Very nice atmosphere here in STCO between Pinang and Malacca. Super. Big game here. Oh, that's easy pick. Oh, that's been taken by Zakir. Make no mistake, safe pair of hands. Jersey number 13, Zakir Hussain. Have a look at it. Delivery didn't allow any pace whatsoever, and that's what it's happened when you try to create some pace on the ball. Hitting that ball, even strike this time for Malacca. He's losing the 2 wickets, 36 runs after 4 overs. New batter H. Kumar is also known for hard hitting. Sufyan, new bowler, change in the bowling. Sufyan has been introduced. Oh, that's been giving away where Peter tried to shuffle up. Wanted to hit down the leg. Quite interesting field placement. Look at that just taking the pace off from the ball, asking the batter to do his job. You want to hit, try to create a pace on the ball and hit. Good thinking. As one fielder plays deep long on, just to that's the good delivery. Peter tried to hit in the cow corner region. That's why you shuffle up. Turning your batter would, if they see long on, they would try to shuffle up and try to put that ball to deep cow corner region. This time Sufyan put some pace on the ball. Very smart bowling. Once you said it's over. 5 for 1, 39 for 2. So another 69 runs required in 15 overs. Just the requirement run rate is just below 5 runs per over. There's a lot of change in often made. A new bowler, Muhammad Afiq Mukri, has been introduced as just creating a lot of wonders in the batter mind. They have put 2 deep fielder, one is long on, deep square leg for the Peter, where they identify that Peter loved to go, this time fuller, bigger, and better. That's a glorious shot. The sound of the bat was so good. This was glorious. It was a ball where Peter was looking for. He picked it so well, clean whistle. Moving up to 22 runs on just 17 delivery. Outstanding. Captain Marvel leading from the front. Creating some room, still pulling toward the leg. Mukri. Let's try to follow him, and we'll see what Rakesh will do against Mukri, where he also liked to hit that long boundaries. That's the way he stands. That's fairly like something like a tennis ball player. Look at the way he's staying. Look at that. And that's having enough legs to cross the rope for 4 runs. Very interesting to see his lean on the bat. So something fuller, you will love it. Something back of the length, in particular good line, will definitely put him in trouble. Because all he wants the ball to pitch right in front. If you are a smart bowler, Mukri, make him work. Where you wanted the ball to him. All he can do is just swing his bat. We didn't see much footwork, not at all even. It's gonna be very interesting if we try to reach the ball, the bounce of the ball. And that's an easy pick for him. You do not want to bowl to him fuller. He would hit you all day, all long. Give that ball slyly, drag him on the front. That's another good over for the Pinang. They're moving up to 54 after 6 overs. First power play is done. There will be spread in the field. So it's going to be very interesting because these two batters like to go hard. There will be a lot of chance will be created, where Sufyan has bowled so well in the previous over.
Six overs done, 54 for 2. Pinang is riding fast towards the victory. We just need exactly what they scored, 54 from 14 overs. Look at the shot. Looking for 2, easily taken. The runs are coming very easily for Pinang. And the man you are seeing here is Peter Isaac. He's been playing beautiful cricket these days. Very in a rock solid form. Coming from the T10 championship. Won the championship, and here in the T20, whatever the resources he has, he's maintaining them really well. And this looks like a victory for them almost. What a shot that is dominating over the long on boundary. Huge 6 for Peter. Unleashed his power in this ball. Look at that.
Well, that was easy pick. Slightly fuller. He do nothing. Just bring that hand eye coordination, sync together, and glorious hit.
Around looks like Peter is wrapping the game quicker because 31 in 20s, 46 needed. They have ample amount of overs left.
Yes, indeed, he's looking very much in rush, and this is where he likes to bat in this such style. This time off drive. That was quick delivery. You do not want to bowl to him quicker delivery.
Flatter, reach the boundary within a flash. Such a power behind that. Look at that. Stand and deliver. Powerful lad, Peter Isaac.
And that's a mistake by Sufyan. He's been bowling brilliantly against him. And he knows that slow ball, take the pace off, just keeping short of the length a little bit. That will create a lot of chances. This ball wasn't his favorite one.
Very free-flowing spirit. Peter Isaac is on the zone, on his arc, never hesitates to go for the shot. Free flow, watch the ball, use his hands, believe in his instincts before he plays the shot. Look at this 2, 6, 4, 1. They just need 41 runs in 13.2 overs. The run rate is just 3 runs required in an over. Easy peasy for them. This is brilliant batting. It goes up. Someone is underneath. Can they catch it? No. It's still past the fielder for a huge 6. This time it's Rakesh Kumar.
Yeah, I mentioned earlier that he doesn't have no footwork whatsoever. You do not want to bowl to him full. Try to keep it that ball away outside of stump. Take the pace off and see how he deal with it. And this is what I'm talking about. Seems like he listened to me and the celebration tell you the story. Zakir, another catch. Fair pair of hands. Happy? Happy.
35 needed. They lost the third wicket. That's a good one from Sufyan. The last ball.
Look at that. I just mentioned before the ball being delivered, keeping outside of stump, take the pace off, and this is what happened. No footwork whatsoever. So when there is no footwork involved, then you, as a bowler, need to be clever enough to keep that ball away, shorter, pace off, let the batter does work, and this is what's going to happen. That's a brilliant and smart ball by Sufyan. He's been very good at the previous over, but he's been costly in this over.
There is some instruction going on from the dugout, asking Peter to play calmly because 3 wickets down, because they have enough overs left. They don't take any risky shots. Very hard for how to contain Peter. The way he thinks, it's all about free flow. He knows where he plays. He knows his strength. He's an impact player. Look at that. They asked him to play calm game. He's shown 3 stumps, put away from the leg stump, and played a covered drive. That's how he plays.
Well, there was a story when Chad Afridi was asked the question that every time you go, what do the captains and the coaches tell you? And they said, that's a good delivery. There, he said, yeah, they always tell me that play carefully and be more sensible. And then the journalist asked, so what do? You say, I don't play that one. Just I play my natural. So it's something exactly that asking Peter to play comfortably easy is not his way to do it.
Look at that! Look at that! This is something like changing the bowler's angle. It's manipulating the bowler. That is part of a batter's strength, batter's thinking and strategy. Manipulating the bowler's thinking and asking the bowler to bowl at your area. You are moving away from the leg stump, coming to the off stump, confusing Zakir.
Well, this is, I would say, a good comeback by Zakir. In the previous first over, he'd been costly. Look at that free delivery, just given 1 run. Now, oh, that's fuller delivery. He's looking for the run, and they will get the run.
Looks like a cheeky run. A good presence of mind from Peter. Notice that there is no one to protect the ball that side. Immediate 1 run. Umpire is calling of the medical team to assist the batter. This time Peter.
Not the batter. The keeper.
It's the keeper. Keeper has some issues.
I think the ball that Zakir ball was quite quick. I think he got hit on the part of his upper hand. Seems that could be the cause, and why not? And that is Sufyan. Was on the screen. There you go. Just give some view. Good lead, good batter, and that's a bit of a little bit of concussion test, even though it wasn't hit on the head.
Concussion versus a spinner. What do you think?
This ball, I mean, by if the camera comes up on me and I could show this finger, look at that. This ball has no mercy. When it hits you hard, it will break your bone. So this finger has been broken in the same area three different places. This finger has been fractured in one single bone, 3 different places in single hit. So that has been very painful for me. And you can see the shape of my finger tell you the story, how hard it's been hit. So this ball, it doesn't have mercy.
Also, Kamran, when you talk about the finger, And I've seen multiple times the keeper removes his gloves, the international keeper. You can see the fingers. All of them like zigzag,
That's right.
like a crossroads. So that's such a, somebody knows the story behind the pains they're taken.
Hit here and there, and that's where the finger goes out of the shape. And as I said, sports is something we need to make it stronger.
I really think sometimes, Kamran, why don't we introduce the baseball gloves for the fielders,
Well,
right?
well, for protection reasons, probably could be, but I think that's totally fine. I think I did not see much injuries unless and until you put a wrong hand to the ball. Uh, well,
Also it increases the chances of catching the slip cord and catching. Let's say three fielders on the slip having the gloves on their hand, like baseball gloves, and how effective the catches would be like. That's my vision.
definitely, that's a good suggestion. But I think that's the beauty of cricket, where you get more challenging, and I think that's why the cricket is second top most followed sports in the world. So, and that's the beauty of cricket.
This is my suggestion, honest suggestion. I've been thinking this, Kamran, because there's a lot of injuries happening to the players, right? The spreading of ribs and broken the fingers, and that costs the whole game. So by adding little changes to the game, I think you're in a new generation. Maybe we can take some good things from the other games, introduce this baseball gloves. It's a simple thought process. For example, if you are a very good batter, you lost your finger because of a slip test, not able to bat, that's going to cost you whole team.
Well, I think that's a good suggestion, and probably who knows that been brought into the cricket field sooner or later. As we've seen, as I know, a lot of sport has been added a lot of safety gears, uh, uh, just to making sure that everybody is safe and protected. That's a good suggestion, I would say.
A lot of changes we've seen in the due course since cricket has been evolving a lot. For example, the keeper is having a different helmet. Which helmet? It's a baseball helmet instead of the conventional one. Dinesh Karthik used to wear that one.
Oh, that looks slumped, and Empire even doesn't show much interest. Seems like he's satisfied. Well, yeah, many wicketkeeper does use those that kind of baseball helmet. It's giving you more protection and more confidence. So definitely protection brings more confidence, and where directs hit those wicket directs. He's one of my good friends. We've been playing together for Selangor for 4 consecutive years in the past. He wasn't in this shape. He was in better shape. He was sharp. He was good. And still, he is doing great with the ball. Keeper wants to kick it.
Look at the asking rate, Kamran. It went down to 3. It's 2.47, and it's all because of Pitt of 38 of 28. Looks like he'll be scoring half century today.
Seems like he's aiming for it, and it will be a deserving 50 for him. Definitely, but I think these bowlers would not really let him that easy. Oh, that's a really clean hit and glorious. And that's 6 runs. Look at that once again. Targeting those pads. Easy pick for beaters. So quick on the eyes.
Definitely is closing towards half century. Just 6 runs short of his 50. Just 22 required. Maybe a couple of hits. They'll be very closer to the victory. It looks like one-sided game now.
Just 22 runs away. There's another pull shot chance of the catch, and it's gone for a 6. With that, Peter will show the bat and says, yes, the 50 runs. It was slow delivery, pick it up from way outside of stump. 30 ball, 50 runs. He knows that the job is not done yet, where he only raises bat when he is that victory to the team. Captain America leading from the front.
That's a wonderful innings. When the opponent scored 107 and you're scoring half a run by yourself, and you are a captain, and you picked up wicket also, I think that's the captain's strength.
Definitely, he's a strong lead and he likes to take lead from the front. I know him for quite a long time, a good friend of mine. A lot of potential, a talented, smart cricketer. He's been representing a lot of clubs, playing good cricket all around. A player you can count on. Lucky team who would have him in the team. Good human being and a good friend.
This is an interesting game, Imran. If you look at the points table after the Super 60, every game have played 3 games. Para won 3 of 3, and Kuala Lumpur 2 of 2. Selangor won 1 of 2, and Johor won 1 of 3. Penang and Malacca are staying at the lower end. So the first 4 will be selected, and Pinang, the run rate is minus 3.98, just below Johor. And this game, after this win, maybe it brings some changes, and let's see if they can qualify for the Super 6.
That's cleaning up. Bilal Azhar wanted to go wild and look at that swing. But this guy, a youngster, says that I'm here for the business, and the celebration tell you the story.
Taking him for granted. That's the word I would say. Bilal, his bat was not straight enough to hit that ball. He was looking for the leg-sided shot for the straighter delivery. It should have been much better if they would have used the ball bat much straighter and aimed the long on instead of the mid wicket. Would have connected that ball better.
Well, he's a tail ender, and I'm surprised that he has been brought up to the middle order, not even a middle or top order batting lineup, and he scored just four runs, and he tried to go wild against it. So that's not really a smart move, I would say, but probably Pinang wouldn't want to taste him what he can do here on the top of the table, top of order. Right away, open the discount. Wish for Ruben. Pinang is just 15 runs away from the victory. The captain of Pinang, Peter, still roaring in the middle, scoring 50 runs in 30 delivery. Outstanding batting.
Good one from a young bowler, Mohammad Azam Shah, up against the likes of Peter. Is maintaining his composure.
Outstanding. See, Peter is roaring in the middle and strike at 161. Exceptionally good. Not enough bat on it. Direct run into it. Could have been catch, but it fell a bit short. A breathing offer for the Peter.
The intentions are pretty clear, Kamran. They want to score as soon as possible to get the run rate better over Johor to qualify for the next round. but it's not an easy task. The difference is quite higher. Run rate
on the pad. The umpire is not interested. Just saying, if you like Dubai runs, a good run between the wicket, making no mistakes. Run between the wicket has been a great business strategy here for the Pinang. But this guy, Muhammad Tamshah, is been adjusted to his bowling. In the right areas, just not allowing a batter to free their arms. In particular, Peter.
They are a couple of sixes away from the win. Pinang played exceptionally good. 10 overs done. Drinks have been called off. And there's a short break. We'll join it shortly. Thank you.
Back after the short break. Pinang is 96 of losing their full wicket in 10 overs, just 12 runs away. And there is a change in the bowling. Muhammad Ayman Akil will be bowling. The youngster has been giving opportunities against the sizzling hot at the moment, Peter. 52 of 33 deliveries. Oh, that's didn't really get much. Oh, there's chance of the run. Would it be a direct hit or a better throw? Could cost Peter. Very good bowling, keeping outside off stump. Peter wanted to drag it to the leg. Just try to see whether he can, showing all his stumps to the bowler, just asking the bowler to hit those stumps. Muhammad I feel he's been so smart keeping that ball away of off stump. Just gentle push straight to the hand, but still managed to get 1 run. Good run between the wicket. 8 runs. Well, Peter tried to hit it, but didn't really get enough wood on the ball. Well, Muhammad, I feel is keeping that over silent, just giving 4 runs on 4 deliveries, 5 runs on 5 deliveries. My bad. So far, good over by this youngster. We're quite pleased. Quite long run up, good run up, well built and pushed. Cut it away. Were the card region, they look for the 2. Would they get 2 runs? And yes, they would. And that's the end of over number 11. 103. Five runs away, and Muhammad in some Shah will continue his second over. He's been good in the first over, just giving 3 runs. Just push it towards the long on. There is no long on fielder has been placed. Look at that shot. Down the wicket, just Peter. No, there is no fielder has been placed. 1 run away. Pinang is from the victory. Quite convenient and easy. Will they end of this ball? Last run, 1 last run. That will end the story of today's game. Very nice atmosphere here. Oh, this time he down the wicket again, and that boundary will finish the job for Penang. Outstanding batting by the captain, Peter. 60 runs, and that's the victory for Penang. And we hope you all enjoy today's games and you take a good care of yourself. We'll catch you all sooner or later for the next game of the Cup. Me and joining, and I mean by is say goodbye. Take care.
Welcome to the post-match presentation of MCA Men's T20 Championship Interstate, the last game of the Super 6 stage match between Malacca and Penang. And Malacca have won the toss and scored 107 in 11.2 overs. Pinang have won the game in style. The whole credit goes to Peter Isaac for a scintillating 64 of 39 balls. With that, may I request the chief guest, match referee, Mr. Vijay Lingam, please come over here to present the award to the player of the game match, Peter Isaac. 64 runs of 39 balls, 4 overs, 16 dots, 19 runs on a wicket. What a champion performance by him today. He deserves it completely. Let me have a few words with him. Our general question. Peter, you played brilliantly today. First of all, congratulations. Very close to the Super 6 stage. Just 2 points, you and Johor. Very close. Run rate is the only difference. What's your feel on this? There are some positive things that we want to carry, but a lot to learn. There are some games that we could finish on a better way, and that definitely affect our run rate. But end of the day, it's good to see some guys, the youngsters who came from Pinang. They have a brilliant talent, and they have a bright future. So some positive things are there. So, yeah. So I can feel that there are a lot of positives than the negatives. Certainly, right? Yeah, of course, of course. When you're playing with the youngsters, and then you're sharing a dressing room with them, and then when you see them, they are putting effort and all. So it's always feel good that they are coming, they are stepping up, and they want to play, they want to do something for their country and all. So they have bright future if they work hard. So definitely the Penang, I want to thank to the Penang Sports also, gave us opportunity, and I hope that they're going to be a lot of like development for the youngsters who are putting effort, and they have a better future. Wish you good luck for the future games. All right, thanks a lot. Thanks. Thank you so much. And here from the presentation, that's all. Super 6 game is done. We have only 2 games left, which is on 12th of August. We'll be joining you there from Boimos. Thank you so much.